welcome back to consecutive day 947 of A Diary of a Runpreneur. Today I'm going to be talking about returning back to work after the festive season. So please do give us a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 947 of the Diary of a Runpreneur, and I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a bit down, which is unusual because usually at the turn of a year I'm really optimistic and upbeat about the future, about everything that's going ahead. Now things are really exciting and there's loads of cool things happening. Things have been going well, financially in a much better position than I've potentially ever been, but something is different this year. I don't know what. I just feel a little bit of a lull at this moment in time, and I don't know why. I think it's because just the way the season's kind of ended. It's like we're back to work before the kids go back to school. You're kind of having that transitional day between still doing stuff with the kids and having family time, but still expected to do work, and it kind of creates that being pulled in different directions scenario where, you know, your colleagues and team are back on it and you're kind of half back on it, and it just creates this kind of bit of an annoyance, really, a bit of uncertainty, and you're not fully back but you are kind of back, and it's a difficult one to manage because you're still enjoying spending time with your family and kids, and but you've got responsibilities now that you need to be dealt with. So it's yeah, and it just kind of gets a little bit demoralising when you're in that kind of in-between zone. I would envisage that next week I'll be feeling a lot more upbeat, a lot more positive, because I'll be fully back into, you know, driving the businesses forward, looking at what we're trying to achieve. It's going to be, you know, I had an interesting conversations with business partners over Christmas, and you know, the optimism is huge, the excitement is massive, and I feel a little bit kind of not quite there yet. But I'm naturally, as I've got older, a little bit more risk averse, a little bit more cautious than I once was. One of my business partners in particular is Jack. I've got about 8 years on him, so it's not a great deal, and he's got 2 young kids. I've got 3 slightly older children, but he's still at that very hungry, happy to take a little bit more risk scenario, whereas I'm a little bit, this is where I'm at now. Well, I've worked so hard to get to where I am that I don't want to risk everything by taking unnecessary risks. And that's not to say we're not. We do have some pretty steady, structured plans for the year ahead, and providing we hit our targets and goals, it will be the best year ever. But there's a big but, and that's hitting our targets and goals. Now, we've been very consistent from February last year through to the end of the year. We kind of tapered off a little bit towards the Christmas season, which is to be expected, but now we're back into January. We need to hit those numbers again going forwards, and it will be a life-changing year for us all. So I think, so the moral to today's story is that, do you know what, you see so much social media stuff about people being so upbeat and optimistic about the new year, okay, and what the future holds. Do you know what, it's okay to feel and to not feel the same, because it will come. It's just that you haven't quite fully recharged and ready to go again yet, whereas others do it in less time. So don't compare yourself to others. It will be an exciting year, providing you make it an exciting year. I think you have to understand that with the hard times ahead, there's going to be a lot of exciting opportunities that come with that, and you have to be ready to take advantage of that situation. So stay positive, but you don't have to feel you have to be super positive at the beginning of the year, but just keep your eye on the prize and keep your focus ahead. So yeah, that's it for me today. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to every one. Do remember to give us a subscribe, share, like, comment. The more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge and how you can get involved in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy. I'll see you again tomorrow.